welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking you through my favorite pregnancy tests. So I tried out a few different brands while I was testing to see if I was pregnant, and I definitely figured out some tests that I preferred over others, and I thought I would just explain that to you a little bit and explain to you why there are some tests that I would definitely recommend over others. So if you want to know which are my favorite pregnancy tests and which are the ones that I recommend, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start, I feel like I'm just like hands full of pregnancy tests. I'm gonna start with the one that I dislike the most. I'm just gonna go for it. So the first response pregnancy tests, which come in the pink case, that are supposed to be early result pregnancy tests, that are supposed to tell you 6 days sooner than your missed period that you are expecting. I found these to be a real dud, to be honest. I started testing like for DPO really soon, too soon, obviously. And the month that I actually conceived, the month that I got pregnant, I had started taking these tests and then took one of them 6 DPO, so 6 days past my ovulation date, and I got a negative. And then I took it, like my cycle is very regular, and so on that 6th day past ovulation, I was 6 days from my next period. And this was supposed to tell you 6 days sooner than your missed period, and it didn't. And so that, I mean, again, like, it's a slippery slope because you don't really want to test too early because then you'll get a false negative and that just like kind of kills your spirit. But this test says that it can tell you 6 days sooner. It has over 99% accuracy, which I found, obviously, for the month that I did end up conceiving, it clearly like wasn't accurate. It wasn't until I want to say 13 DPO that I ended up finally getting a positive strip on this first response test, which again is quite annoying because that was the day that I believe I was expecting my period to come. So it didn't really test or tell me sooner than anything else that I had been using. So yeah, I don't know. I personally, I wouldn't recommend these. I like the idea of finding out sooner, and in a perfect world, maybe, and let me know in the comments down below if you've used these and they worked for you, but they didn't work for me. And on the same vein, these are the first response 6 days sooner pregnancy tests. These are the first response pregnancy tests. Same thing, just digital. Again, I don't love these. I wouldn't really recommend them. It's just it's a tricky thing because I tested 6 days before my missed period and it didn't work, and so I don't know. Yeah, they're not my favorite. So the next test that I wanted to talk about that I actually found that I quite liked, I guess if you're looking to take a test that is like the traditional stick form, I would recommend getting the Clearblue Rapid Detection Pregnancy Test. So Clearblue, I know that there's a whole thing between like the pink dye and the blue dye, and you'll find on some message boards people saying that like the blue dye isn't as accurate as the pink dye or vice versa. I don't know enough about any of that to like give you an accurate opinion. All I know is that when I was testing, I got a positive on the Clearblue tests, and I got it 12 DPO. So I got it before the first response 6 days sooner test. And so I don't know, I felt like it worked a little bit better for me. I also liked the idea that it wasn't just 2 lines. It was either like 1 line or across, and it just, I don't know, I felt like it made it a little bit easier to read. And so if I had to recommend a stick test, I would definitely recommend the Clearblue. This is the Rapid Detection Pregnancy Test. And then of course my favorite pregnancy test, for some reason I can't find them, but I'm going to link all of the tests down below, and I will link these ones down there as well. They're the easy at home pregnancy tests. I got them off Amazon. They are like the cheap, you get 50 pregnancy tests for like 20 bucks. They're little strips, nothing fancy, but I found those to be the most accurate one and just the most useful. Like, especially if you're like me and you know that you're going to be testing a lot after you try to conceive, then it's so worth it to just get the box of like 50 pregnancy tests versus, you know, buying a box of 2 or 3 tests for, you know, $12 to $20. It's just a lot more, obviously, like economical to get the box with more pregnancy tests in it. And again, like, I just had a better experience with those easy at home tests. I found them so easy to use, which very true to name. Found them really easy to use, very, very accurate. They told me quite early, and I'll leave the links to my pregnancy vlogs, my TTC vlogs down below. I can't remember exactly. I think it was like 8 or 9 DPO when I finally found out. The little strips told me that I was pregnant, and I saw a very faint line, whereas these tests wouldn't tell me until like 11 or 12 DPO. But yeah, I just found the little strip tests to be so useful. Again, they're definitely the cheapest option, which I thought was fantastic, and I would recommend those easy at home ones that I'll have linked down below any day. I think that they're so fantastic, and if you're looking for pregnancy tests, those are the ones to get. So guys, those are the pregnancy tests that I used when finding out that I was pregnant and my experience with them. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below if you've used any of these pregnancy tests and how you got along with them. I would be really interested to know. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you all really soon. Bye guys! So of course, just as I finish this video and go to put all of my stuff away, I find the easy at home pregnancy test. So I just wanted to show them to you so that you got a visual of what they look like. This is the little box. There's 25 tests. It says over a 99% accuracy. And again, I really, really love these and had really, really great luck with them. So I would highly, highly recommend these easy at home little pregnancy tests.